his life elsewhere, taking the initial duel. Golden, he's going to be forced out of windows just by bodies alone. There's just so many players, he's overwhelmed. Doesn't make it look like that. That's ridiculous from Golden. A third frag. I did not see that one coming. Frozen and WOXİC, they're going to do their best to pick up the pieces. One, another, this time found by Frozen. It is down to the 1v1 despite... Oh no, the doors, but the... Nade has actually saved him. Frozen was going to be forced into the fight by the doors closing. Instead, the nade from Flusher has made this 1v1 a little more awkward. My goodness. Now he pit switches to the bomb and Flusher beheads him.
One plays on in here within this Fanati matchup, but the force fight is going to be met with the shotgun. So it's found the opening, and JW will continue all the good news over in the Fanati camp as Karri gan drops himself down and says, here, have a free one.
Freebies are always the best ones I find, and this looks to be a clean sweep. The grenade might be able to finish things off here, and it will. JW gets the touchdown, and it will be a 2-0.
That hut hold as the duel outside isn't quite going to be one out. Karri gan...
Jay with a Glock, no armor situation. Oh, he has to get the Glock. Oh, the smoke. Will he push past it? Yeah, he will. He has to, really. His teammate was segregated and now swipes down as well. It's going to be Golden. Picky go. Should be a matter of time before this round is concluded. Crims will do well to do some damage here. I don't think they'll see him coming out of the vents. The UMP should be able to finish this one off. And JW does the top left. The shotgun will have to deliver here. It's not good enough, though. Robs with the first. And it's the MP9s once again. Crims doing great job. Gets a double dink there. Frozen at 5 HP. In he goes. Golden finds the first, nails the second, not quite. It looks so good for the transfer. And now JW knows he's low, will drop down, but Robs will meet him.
Damn, that frag onto Karri gan was...
Not waiting for the bloom to come on in, and that's going to cost Karri gan. He goes down to Brolin at range. Now they can follow up. Flusher with nades doing some good damage. Chris J continues to press forward, and he'll find Flusher, so they've dealt...
Oh, what a boy he is as well. It's the M4A4 delivering once again. But JW with that Max 7, it looks so perfect. Crim's jump towards HUD, though, certainly not. An oversight there.
And that's not the perfect weapon for the job. He actually does...
Players on the bomb side floor here. You might assume it could be clear, and you're looking towards heaven.
Brolin as a threat. Ooh, exposed.
And if you're rotating, it should be clear, or you're caught running the other way. So it didn't go that way for Mouse Sports, and now they're forced down to yet another save round. Flusher aggressive again, this time Stargate.
It does, yeah. I like the reference.
50 bullets is plenty. He's only got 45 now. He didn't choose to reload. But
if it had the $600 kill reward, I would say it would actually be a viable weapon. Like, it's even with the cost of it. Like, it's super effective. Like, it's a very good gun. But it's just with the $300 compared to the other SMGs and the fact it costs more, it just doesn't make sense. And there it is. JW has managed to get one of those mistakes to come through, and there is a good chance of that happening, but JW will find it.
Oh, that's ratty. That's so deliberate from Robs. He is going to get caught. Does take good damage. JW's in a bit of hot water here. He's surely going to get caught through the smoke. He will. Damage inflicted.
Gets a in this round and steal this away, then all the power to them, but Frozen's kill on the Flush right there. That might confirm it. The save call might come.
They will avoid the bomb. Golden will hold on to his M4. And there's no complaint.
Found a kill here. There it is, straight in the... I think it's a low-powered weapon towards a window room. They'll be happy to cross. Now look at JW. He's got 3 kills here. There's the first.
Maybe the second. Half damage inflicted, finished off by Golden, who's contributed again from the lower doors position.
So when I said free, I meant free, not 3. 3.
3. Towards main and a different wall, this time slightly closer towards main, and Robs wins this duel with Brolin. These two find themselves clashing on both sides of the map. JW's secret arrival is perfectly timed. Karri gan caught mid-exploit. Now Flusher can focus his attention towards the top side, but Crims is doing all the heavy lifting. Back and forth, bomb loose, Frozen and Robs gonna have to do something magical, that is. He's pulled the rabbit out of the hat into a 2v2. Golden low, so is Crims. He has still found the frag, and Robs to clutch. Likely, possible, certainly.
It actually looks good for him. First kill should be his, no problem. Crims, though, always seems to find a way. 3 in total, that's the hat trick. But still runs around the corner of the MP9, looking for multiple kills here, but it's actually Mouseport that will do it. JW and Flusher dropped, the iconic duo. And now the auto shotgun. Things actually decided to look like they'll fall apart. That's why the shotgun, not necessarily considered a top-tier weapon. Spray down comes through from Golden. Is it enough to win the round? It certainly is. Crims will save the day.
Just as we are here, Fnatic, they've opted for something else. And, well, Frozen's found Brolin. He's going to go down again early. He's been losing the duels to Rops.
You might be considering the save. Maybe not anymore. Flush does pull one back here. The money's just so weak in this.
Instead, we will see the third put on the board from our sports. They head towards that top site, and absolutely nobody was interested in a fight. Off the bat, they are. They're barreling in. This time there's resistance, though, and resistance in more than just one way. Brolin, JW, the nade could look good, but he's caught by Frozen swinging into the site. He's found both. Pressure valve released, but still a 2 versus 2. Fanati, they're scrappy fighters. They always take one.
Ready with the flashbang. Here he comes, leading the charge. It's Frozen to deal with it. No problem at all. That should be the round here. Flusher surely out of options.
Yeah, I mean, he knows where one is, right? Frozen got the kill. The other option is, well, it's kind of expected. Oh, he even hit him through the container. Does transfer. Flusher's hunting for Frozen, but he just doesn't have the time. He has the kit, but the round is going to be Frozen's. Flusher, intimidating as always, will preserve his rifle and survives this constant battle for control. And, well, that's the end of the Revolver story. Maybe Crims has got a 5-7 story he wants to tell instead.
What's happened here? Robs is just going through the smoke towards main entrance. They've given away 2 AKs now, but Chris J will at least brought one back.
Nail-biting moment, but eventually Frozen will take Brolin and Golden in the lower side. This one's done.
Yeah.
Did he see it? Oh, he did see it. Frozen gets Golden. Flusher will find the kill. Going to do his very best here to make this expensive, but he will lose the AK, he will lose the armor and the defuse kit from Mouseforce. So they 3 in a row and they open up again. Frozen with another one.
Karri gan's not caught yet, and through the smoke he connects. Mousesport's so many early advantages, and now this is just going from bad to worse. Golden desperately trying to push through the flames. He wants to punish Frozen. They're throwing everything at him, and he does still find the frag.
100 loss bonus won't grant them a bye here in the
Tag them up.
round.
That's where it can actually have some impact here, but there's going to be Crims and Brolin working out a couple of kills here, but I don't think it's enough, and as Golden finds a big spray down here with JW.
Yeah, so JW draws the attention, and that's the spray down you were hoping for. Golden, he's got one more duel in Karri gan from the same direction, and Golden saves the day!
Got it.
Yeah, what is their go? That's the signal. Missed shots from Frozen, and Karri gan's completely flashed. His teammate Chris J, however, was not. Does stand his ground for the first frag. 2 versus 1. The fragging continuing. Thought there was going to be a break. Now Rops has to clutch it out for Mouse.
He wins these. Golden hits those. It will be double digits for advantage. You have a greater chance of winning, generally speaking, as Chris J. Aggressive, of course, is JW towards the squeaky door here. This could fall apart. They love...
Flusher wants to change things. He's making so much noise, and Crims is the one holding the flank. So good work from them, and that missed shot from WOXİC. Golden, he's been hiding in Squeaky. The trade doesn't come in. I'm surprised. He's got 2, though. He does get overwhelmed. Good information. 2 top site, 1 tagged is what's been conveyed from Golden's duel. Karri gan was, though. My goodness, he just charged down that ladder. Plenty of noise, and that's the smoke. Doesn't even land on the bomb, and that's the frag we were expecting. Chris J's low HP does meet them. Certainly makes sense. A way to make something out of nothing, and well, for now, the CZ is on the cold streets. Unfortunate. What the hell? JW saved by Golden.
They're down the vent. Well, he was there ready and waiting and picks up 2 big kills, but there we go. Rops with the upgraded dig.
Deep sweep.
Of course he will. It's Flusher. He manages to find the kill. Rops will be left with the Desert Eagle. Remember, he invested in armor as well. He might actually want to save this, considering their situation in general.
Maybe get a rifle. Whoop, no chance. He gets a rifle.
Oh, he can't even drop lower now. He has to stay and fight.
He does, you're right, and he has to fight for his life. Brolan will take him down. It's a 5 versus 4. Perfectly orchestrated approach here from Fanati here. That one...
We can show the Molotov situation.
Just because that Molotov...
Make sure you're competitive going forward. This map is not over yet. It's a CT side.
They did it again
and it's
to
the
them.
helmets that are lacking here, and we'll see the M4s chime through. Flusher and JW. The CT vent here. Rops will be face checked, and Golden will plant the bombs.
They're making sure it's...
Yeah, it's all on the tip of our tongues.
You heard Makaleli actually of Godsend in stage 1 talking about his woes of trying to hold it with... And JW's just opened up ramp. That was a straight duel with Rops again. Yeah, that was just...
to do. They can't even find a chance to fight. They're not even able to put themselves in a position to get any kills. WOXİC...
Default plant spot in the corner where Golden's going for here, so he'll swing the door open and go for the best shot he can, but unfortunately, unless he nails it...
Somebody to just go above and beyond, but that's perfectly calculated by Golden. He's playing such a good game of Counter-Strike right now.
For someone that had 7 kills on the first map and looked like they were shrinking, they were struggling, he sat...
it's the tight corner.
It's like the NIP smoke behind, so it lands and blocks the view for someone by the yellow scaffolding up there. That's kind of wild from both teams here. Rops actually finds some luck here towards ramp rim. Chris
J will take him down, so Crims's clutch is impossible and comprehensive. He wants information, and Brolin's patience is rewarded.
And it's going to be JW nailing that first shot. WOXİC gets destroyed. Brain splattered against the wall there. Could go on for the second. Rops will take him. Gives valuable information at least, though, and Crims is ready to
7 seconds.
capitalize upon it. Oh, they denied the plant? No, they haven't.
It's close. Golden planting safe though, and now Karri gan trying desperately to get an 8th round on the board for Mousesports. There's 3 opponents to find, and presenting his head, Golden not dead, but tagged. Brolin expecting to find Frozen here as he jiggles his way in, and a neat and tidy second for the Swede. Should very well make this a confirmed 2-0 victory. It was